Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning on doing a watercolor day 3 of our April flower challenge. It's going to be a rose. You can use the hashtag flower challenge KC if you want to post this on Instagram. These I have not tried before. I'm going for it. Flowers are not normally my thing, so I am practicing, and that's what you do, right? When you don't know how to do something, you practice it. So we have days 1 through 7. We are on, as I said, day 3, the rose. The first day was this beautiful daisy, and the second day was this sweet little sweet pea flower. And if you are on Instagram, head over there, check out the hashtag. If you do a search for them, you can see some of these beautiful daisies that we've got coming in for pictures. I am just blown away by how sweet and pretty these are. And it's so fun to see how everybody has their own little interpretation on how to do the flowers. And even though they watch the video, everybody has their own little style, and that is what is so great about art. I mean, look at these. They're just so adorable. So check it out. Follow those folks over there. If you see some of their work, you like them, make sure you give them a little heart, thumbs up, and let people know that you enjoy their art. So if you want to check out the other videos, you can check out the description box below. I'll put the links down there for the daisy and the sweet peas if you guys want to try it. Okay, it's not too late. If you're jumping in here halfway through, no worries. You can always go back and do it at your own pace and still post them because we still want to see them. Hey guys, welcome. Click on that subscribe button. If you are new here, hit that bell. You'll get your notifications. When I started this one, I started it really quickly. I had taped it in a fast speed motion. So I didn't get the entire thing down in slow motion. So I painted it. I sketched it in first and then I painted it with a nice light shade of pink. And then we're going to go from here. Hello everyone. So I actually started my rose and I did a first wash on here, printed it. Again, I did find one on unsplash.com. But I have to tell you guys, my mom had a little accident. She's okay, but she fell off of her bike while they were out in Florida. Banged her head pretty good. It's got some staples, I guess, going in her head, and she thought she broke her wrist, and she thought she broke a rib. So sorry, I'm trying to get myself uncurled here. I'm all wrapped up with my microphone. Oh my goodness. Oh, so anyway, it's been quite a day already. So anyway, we're waiting to hear back to make sure she doesn't have a concussion and that everything is okay and that she didn't break anything. So wish me luck. So in the meantime, I'm going to relax and I'm going to attempt to paint my rose and see if I can not worry about her. Oh, I tell you, it's awful. It's just when these things happen, you're like, what is going on? Take myself a drink. Okay, not that kind of drink. Although, no, just a Powerade. All right, so I've got a really light wash of some pink, and I'm trying to do this with my cotton kit, my watercolor kit, and the same brush. So I'm challenging myself this week. Not only do I not normally paint many flowers, but now I'm going to challenge myself with one brush. I just want to torture myself this week. All right, so I've sketched it in, and again, I did that circular motion because I looked at the shape of the rose. I find this really helpful with flowers. And I didn't follow it along exactly. I actually did my first one here, and then I realized I didn't do it on my board. I keep dripping stuff on here. So I redid it on this one for you really quickly, freehand. So it's not exact, but again, that's what art is, not exact. So I'm thinking about this one. Now the petal down here is definitely off because I'm looking at doing that one first. But what I thought I would do is, since I did my wash everywhere, this is more of a gray tone. So I think I'm going to go in with kind of a purpley shade, again, using the ultramarine blue. I don't know if you guys can see that. I want to make sure that you can't really see my palette. I'm sorry. Maybe if I hold it up like this. So ultramarine blue, a little bit of the alizarin crimson hue, and that's a little dark, but let's see how this works. Oh my goodness, look at that. Another water drop. Wouldn't that be pretty to paint that on there though? maybe next time. So I think I'm going to use this as the whole bottom petal sticking out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this across the bottom where I see most of that ridge. And I'm going to go back in with just some clean water. And let's see if I can just blend this out here a little bit. Kind of messed that up right there, didn't I? So it pretty much went across the whole thing, so I'm just going to lift some of that out. Woo. It didn't do what I was hoping it would do. And it might be because I just have it too watery. So again, I'm just going to lift, and then I'm just taking this and wiping it off on my towel here. Let's go around that a little bit more. So it's very light on the edges here. Might have lost some of that. Let's go back in, maybe go even a little darker with that blue, purple shade. Let's see what that's going to do. Let's just bring these out a little bit. It almost is like it's here, it kind of comes out from an angle. That is way too dark. Okay, and I'm going to lift some of that up. I told you flowers are not my thing. Let's see if I can save it. And this is all pretty much white along the edge there. It's definitely not the color that this one is. I'm way off on my color. That's really blue. I'm just going to take some more of that out. I just think it's too dark. Just soften that edge. Just using some clean water on the edge here. You can see how this is kind of coming here and then it curves around. Well, I knew this one was going to be harder for sure. Let's go into just the red here, see if I can make it a nice light shade. That's better, isn't it? See, I almost wish I would have done that there. You know, I'm going to try something, show you guys something here in a second. I can't follow these because I don't think I don't have this drawn quite right. And where the dark and the light values are not correct. Glad I didn't do this one live. And these are really light up here. There's barely anything in it, so I'll go with a little bit of gray tones. They're actually on the ends of this one. And here. And here it looks like. Around the edge. What's this one doing? This one's really purpley in here and gray on the ends. And it's darker in here and dark there. Add a little purple to that one. And then in here, I'm going to go with that same purple instead of pink. See if I can get some shadows in there. This is where roses really especially throw me off because there's just so much going on here with all these little folds. And this is where I tend to have a lot of my issues. I'm in awe of you folks that can really do wonderful flowers, I have to say. This is really dark in here too. Again, to make those look like they're going the right way, like this to me, because I've got the folds all off, it just doesn't look right, but it's still pretty. Let's go ahead and dry it. I might try a closed one. All right, that one was really hard. Should I finish it off? I should probably finish it off though, huh? I'm gonna go in with a little Viridian green, sap green, a little bit of ultramarine, kind of a blue green. We'll just do a little stem here. And we have this one too. Those are pretty dark, but let's go ahead with some yellow in there first. I have a feeling I'm going to like this little one, the bud, a lot better. Let's go ahead and try him. While we're at it, oh, I meant to do more pink. Look, I got my Sharpie in hand. Just can't wait to do that part. So that's where the darker value is. And there's a little down in here. And there's a little bit up on the top here. A little, whoops, a little white spot. All right, let's dry that. And I could probably put some pink, light pink in there. And what I want to do is add a little bit of that darker green in the ends here while it's wet. And that's not real wet, is it? Re-wet it. So it look too vibrant. Let's throw a little red in there. There, that gives it a little bit more of a brown shade, which you can see a little bit of it in here. Yeah, I think for me, a lot of this would be better if I actually use masking fluid on some of those white spots for something like this, just because there's so many folds and my brain just doesn't work this way. It's like it's really overwhelming for me. So we have a little, this is more light here. It's a little lighter than that one. And we've got a little bit at the tip. What do you think? So-so, huh? Okay, not my favorite. So, this is what I do when I'm not real sure about something. I'm not sure if I like it. This is when I go for the pen and ink. It just tends to really make things pop for me that's not working. But I also like to do pen and ink anyway. It's really fun for me. So not only does this work this way, but even if I like something, I'll use pen and ink. So let's see, we'll go around this as well. And we have like this little wiggle thingy in here. Another, I don't know how this kind of comes out this way. Not really sure how that goes around there, but we'll just give it a couple little swirls. And now for this one, let's outline most of it, shall we? And sometimes I won't even stay in the lines that I initially drew it with. What do you guys think? Better? It works. It makes it better. It's definitely not this, but this is my own thing. And let's go ahead. We're just going to throw a little splatter on here too. Let's see. Purple. Maybe some darker purples. Or just go with just a few of those little splats. Maybe more with the blue. What do you think? Should I leave it like that? Or should I hit it with the water? I think I... Let's see if we can soften those a little bit. A lot of water, let things move around a little bit. And then I'm going to hit it with the dryer once again and see what we get. All right, here's what we get. Make sure you click that like button if you enjoyed this type of tutorial or challenge, and use the hashtag flower challenge Casey and tag me over in your stories on Instagram too, so I can share them with my folks. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'm looking forward to trying day 4, the poppy, tomorrow. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.